How much are you willing to pay to eliminate volatility in your milk prices? The LGM Dairy Premium Calculator will help you answer this question by determining the total premium costs for policies with different levels of coverage and deductibles. We'll get started with this tool by selecting the initial insurance contract month and year from the drop-down menus. It's important to note your coverage under this program will take effect 2 months after this point in time. Next, we'll choose a deductible level for our policy from the drop-down menu below. Deductibles for LGM Dairy are available in 10-cent increments up to $1.50 per hundredweight. And they work just like any other insurance policy. A lower deductible will transfer more risk to the insurance provider, while a higher deductible will transfer more risk to the policyholder. As I scroll farther down, the remaining inputs are shown in the table. If you would like to use a comma-separated value file to import the remaining inputs, you can click on this link and follow the directions provided. Otherwise, your information can be manually entered into the appropriate boxes. You need to enter values for your projected monthly milk production, the corn and soybean meal equivalents, and also the level of coverage you would like. We can simplify this step by checking the box in the upper left. After I check this box, notice how these two columns are now shaded. The program will use default values of 0.5 bushels of corn and 4 pounds of soybean meal per hundredweight of milk to calculate our feed equivalents. Finally, be sure to select the coverage months using the boxes on the left, then click on the Calculate button at the bottom and we'll be taken to the Results page. The Results page contains 2 tables. The first one summarizes our input information and shows the calculations made by the program, and the second table provides in-depth sensitivity analysis. As we take a closer look at the first table, the first 4 columns show the total amounts of milk, corn, and soybean meal that are covered. And since we elected for 100% coverage in each month, these numbers are identical to our inputs on the previous page. The next 3 columns show the average expected prices for our commodities. These prices are derived from 5,000 sets of historical futures data, and consequently, they play an influential part in the reliability of the program. Keep in mind these are only averages though, and may not reflect the actual prices in each month. The last 2 columns show our gross margin guarantee and how it breaks down on a per hundredweight basis. For those unfamiliar with this terminology, the gross margin guarantee is the value we get after subtracting the deductible from the expected total gross margin. And the gross margin is calculated by subtracting the feed cost from the milk price. Just below this table, we see an information box that shows our total premium for the deductible and coverage level we selected earlier. As we move farther down, the sensitivity analysis table provides a wealth of information. By taking a closer look at the information provided here, we can begin to understand how different policy criteria will affect our chance of minimizing risk. At a lower deductible, we'll obviously have a higher premium to pay, but the probability of a program payout is much higher. At the other end of the spectrum, a policy with a higher deductible will carry a lower premium cost, but also reduce our chance of receiving a payout. For those considering enrolling in LGM Dairy, it's definitely worth your while to check out the LGM Dairy Coverage Optimization tool, part of which is shown at the bottom of this page. An instructional video and other supporting information are also available. To access the premium calculator and other tools related to LGM Dairy, please visit the UW Dairy Management website.